Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day. So in kind of getting myself organized, I recognize that we are halfway through the evidential medium course. So for those of you in the course with me, who've been on this journey with me, wow, already halfway. It goes so fast, guys. It goes so fast. So if you're looking to take a class with me, please just check out the website, guidance311.com. And then today, this morning, on Monday, I got talking about having discernment when you're working with someone, when you're really kind of down in your depths of despair, when you're really looking for some kind of guidance, some kind of navigation in your system. Like, where do I go? How do I get there? Am I alone? Can I partner with someone who can help me in my situation? Whatever it is. Maybe just wanting to connect with a crossed over loved one and needing that connection because of some feeling that you need connection to help you to know that they're okay wherever they are. And so that blog came out this morning. Really excited about that. So judgment. Having discernment, utilizing good judgment. That blog is out there today. So take a look at that. And please feel free to leave me a review, whether it's on the website or whether it's on the post that I did. But I really do appreciate the feedback so that I know if I'm on the right path or if I'm helping target maybe what it is you need some guidance on. So any feedback, please, I would appreciate it. So that blog got dropped today. So that is there for those of you, especially if you've taken a class with me in the past, whether you took my very first classes, whether you've taken this most recent class. Please read that blog today because it really is about your connection to spirit and how important it is to be in integrity, to know that there's light and dark, and to make sure that you're erring on the side of caution and staying in the light, and why that's so important, especially when you're working with someone who is in connection with spirit. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning for those of you watching on the replay. Welcome. Welcome. We had a lot of newbies last night on Tarot Tuesday. So thank you for all of you who joined me on Tarot Tuesday. And for those of you who are new, just finding me. And always for those of you who have been here on this journey with me. Thank you for being here. So it is hump day. Know that you are halfway through. You are halfway through. We are moving down this week. And March. Oh, big body of work. Yesterday I did all signs, April, the forecast for the themes of April for you, for your sun, moon, and rising signs. So that has been dropped on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't had a chance to look at that or didn't know that I did that, that is there. So the March one is still there, and then April has been dropped. So if you're really looking for some ideas or themes or navigational system for what's going to happen in April, I dropped that on my YouTube channel yesterday. So that was my big project yesterday. So guys, I have so much going on. It's so good. It's all good, but keeping my head straight sometimes is getting a little bit much. So organization. And just try to keep everything straight as I start packing up. Start praying. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Whew. I'm going to use the John Holland Psychic Tarot Heart Oracle deck. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. All right. So let me just attend to this face. And I love it. The first card out is embrace. Embrace yourself, embrace the magic, embrace the connection. Embrace your gifts and talents. Embrace who you are. Embrace your creativity. Every part of yourself. Your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, your energetic body. Really get into connection with all those parts of yourself and revel in it. Embrace it in a way that's nurturing and loving to yourself. Where you feel like you've got some criticism and judgment coming in, where you feel you have some obstacles and challenges coming in. I'm feeling like this card is coming in to say you're being embraced. And you have to also embrace all those parts of yourself so it's going to help you overcome whatever it is you're feeling you need to overcome. Thank you, Anne. And coming into balance is going to help you to make those movements, make those choices and decisions that are going to help you move through those obstacles and challenges. So embracing all those parts of yourselves. And for some of you, it's finding balance in your work life so that you can have life outside of work. You can be more than just your work. That you can also be that creative divine soul that enjoys life, that enjoys people, that enjoys getting out, that enjoys being a part of. So I feel like Mother Gaia here is like, get out, get on me. Get on the earth, get out and get into meeting people, getting out and allow yourself to be seen and heard. And to have that balance. Good morning, Cynthia. To have that balance. You're not just one-dimensional. You're not just one thing. You're not just a mother. You're not just a teacher. You're not just a doctor. You're not just a lawyer. You're not just a homemaker. You're not just a caregiver. You're not just a student. You're not one thing. You're many things. And sometimes we get so caught up in the role that we're in at the moment, we feel like that's who we are, but that's just one aspect of who we are. You're not just the mother. You're not just the father. You're also an intelligent woman or man. You're also a talented woman or man. So this is about getting into balance with all parts of yourself. And whatever role you're currently having, well, that's for right now. You know, when my daughter got to a certain age, I think it was around, 13 or 14, I recognized my role of mother, nurturer, was shifting and changing because I was not the only one that was responsible for her stomach anymore. Like if she wasn't eating or she wasn't eating well, that wasn't completely on me. Like she was having choices. She was starting to have autonomy. And so I could step into more of a role of other. That role of mother was diminishing. And then I was a teacher, and that role of teacher consumed me for several years. But it wasn't only who I was. I still had that role of mother on top of that. I still had that role of friend and sister. And sometimes we get so caught up in the role that we're in the moment, we forget about the other roles that we still embody. Who we are is not that role. Who we are is this multidimensional person, this person that is dualistic. feminine energy, masculine energy. We're not just one thing. Good morning, Missy. Good morning. We're not just one thing. And so it's important that you don't refuse to see all of those gifts and talents that you have outside of that one role that you're playing right now. Because we're in the school of life. And we have to be able to understand that there's going to be more than just one aspect of ourselves, one aspect of our life. We're not just the worker bee. We're also the parent. We're also the coworker. We're also the child, the friend. So for many of us, we have to look up and see every facet of ourselves, every facet of our lives. Where are we not giving attention to? Where are we giving too much attention? For some of us, where are we refusing to see that something isn't working? Where are we refusing to see that change needs to be made? It's time to change your focus. And that thing that's not working might be the thing that we need to walk away from now. That role that we're no longer needed in, it's time to let it go. Especially for parents. It can be very easy to stay in that role much longer than we need to. Because that role has to shift to mentor. It's time to look forward. It's time to embrace and get into balance into where you're going. And whatever's not working right now, it's time to change that. It's time to look at where are you feeling blocked in your base or root chakra? Where are you feeling not safe and stable in your life? Where are you feeling your survival is being kicked up? Where are you feeling like you're not okay? Are you feeling like your family, your finances, your work? What is it that's got you in the fear right now? Where are you feeling that you're not safe and stable? That's where you need to look at how can you change your focus. And for some of you, it might be, are you in lack mentality around the finances? Like you're not feeling safe and stable because you feel like you never have enough money to be safe and stable. And for some of you, that might be very true. You might not have enough money to be safe and stable. So we've got to just get you into the energetic signature of allowing the money to flow to you, where you don't have to strive and drive for it. You can allow it. You can receive it. And sometimes we don't know where it's going to come from. Sometimes it's very, very unexpected. You don't know what opportunity is going to drop in your lap later today, tomorrow. You don't know who's going to come in with a resource. But if you're staying in a high vibrational frequency of gratitude, it will flow to you. For some of you, you might have to move houses, and that doesn't feel safe and stable. But if you're allowing the move to happen through grace and ease, then you can see that things will turn out okay. If you're someone that's being forced out of a job and you're refusing to see that actually that's a good thing. Maybe you've stayed too long in a job that really doesn't value you, isn't paying you what you're worth. And by being forced into looking around, you're going to give yourself a raise or promotion. Don't let the fear hold you back. Embrace what's coming in. Embrace where you're being led. Look forward. Change your focus. Move forward. Anything behind you, there's nothing new there, whether it's a relationship, a job, a friendship, whatever it is, if it's behind you, nothing new in that direction. We're going forward. We're going forward. We're being divinely guided. And this change is where we're needed to go. And so for some of you, will you make the change gracefully? Or will you dig your heels in the sand and end up having a tower moment? The choice is yours. And that's what I feel. The choice is yours. So if you can embrace the new, if you can say, okay, I got to move. I don't want to. Wasn't feeling it, but here it is. But I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to look at it as a new chapter, a new challenge, a new exciting role, a new exciting goal, whatever it is. Stop refusing to see that there is a benefit. Stop refusing to see that it's okay to get excited about new. We get so comfortable where we are that the idea of moving terrifies us. But we're here to move. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve. Chances are, whatever you're being or refusing to see is because it is time. And you can feel it. And so you're like, nope, not going to look. You're blocking your blessings. You're blocking your blessings. Don't do that. Don't block the blessings. Don't block the blessings. Yeah. Because you're being brought to transformation. You're being brought to transformation. Transformation is not a small word. It's a big word. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you remove the clutter and debris from your world, you welcome in the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You are moving away from stagnancy or the feeling of being held back, and are taking the heavy energies of your life and making them light, so that you can fully embrace who you were born to be. When this card appears, angels are acknowledging the emotional and physical transformations that are taking place in your life. They can see you more clearly, and now that you've released the old and fusty thoughts and situations, there's a feeling of renewal now, and you are moving into a space where you are more comfortable than ever with who you are. You have a spark of splendor burning in your depths of your being, and this spark is creating a positive and loving experiences for you now. It's time to enjoy the benefits of your commitment to your growth. And if you're like, I'm not committing to growth, it's time. Love yourself enough to make a commitment to have what is for you, what's being brought to you, and allow it to come in. All right. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling we need some choices. So I'm going to do a little pick a card here for us. So you can get a more personalized advice to take with you. Because I just feel like this message is so wide open for everybody. Because your change, your transformation, your focus can be very different depending on where you are in this life experience at this time on the journey we're having. Whatever role it is that's changing for you. So let's take a look at this. Yes, Cynthia, it is a beautiful thing, but for some people who are very fearful, especially if you have a root chakra survival blockage, all right? For those of you who really are feeling it, feeling the pinch, feeling the fear around your survival, around your finances, around family, around your change, please ground. Please ground. Get outside. Connect to Mother Gaia. Take a salt bath. Use some grounding crystals so that you can feel safe and stable as you make the decisions going forward. Because when you drop down into your heart to make those decisions from that very grounded place, you're always going to make the right decision. You're going to make the decision that's the best decision for you at that time. If you make that decision out of fear, out of your mental body, you're going to end up in a situation where it's very similar to or the same as what you've already been through. It's kind of, cycling in that pattern of where you've always been. And the only way to get into what is for you that is going to be productive and moving you into blessings and abundance and getting you out of lack and scarcity is to go in a new direction. And dropping down into your heart and making that choice and decision from that stable place, even if it's taking you in very unfamiliar territory, you still can feel that it's the right way to go. And that's what I feel like you're being called to do now. All right. So I'm just going to do this pick a card. All right. So ask your question. Ask your question. We're going to 4. I got 4. So we're going to do 4. I usually do 3. We're going to do 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, let go. Let go and let God. It's not that you're letting go and free falling. It's letting go into the support, into people being there for you, the resources flowing into you. Let go of the need to control the situation. Let go of holding on so tightly you're binding yourself to that which no longer serves you. Let go and let God. That need to control is what is holding you back. Because we have no control. At the end of the day, us human beings have no control. We like to live in the illusion that we do, but we don't. God, source, God consciousness, they've got the playbook. Your higher self has the playbook. They're leading you to what is for you. But if you're holding on so tightly to where you are, you're missing it. You're missing out. Don't miss out. Let go. Let go and let God. Let go of the old, grab onto the new. You're receiving the intuition. You're receiving the downloads. You're receiving everything you need from source. Follow that gut instinct. I can feel your terror. I can feel your pain. I can feel like this is not where you wanted to be. You've been let down. In some cases, you were deceived. And you're just so darn angry that to let it go feels like a failure, feels like you're letting someone off the hook. You're taking back your power. You're letting go of the control they have over you, the control the situation has over you. You're taking back your power. Let go and take back your power. It's time. It's time for you to love yourself in a way that whoever's letting you down, whatever's letting you down, you're done. You're done being let down. You're going to go and get your power and get your resource and get whatever it is you were supposed to get in this situation somewhere else. where they can give it to you, where they have the emotional capacity to connect to you, where they have the integrity to come through on promises. Because you're not getting that in this situation. And you're not going to. They don't have it to give. You've got to let go. They're not going to. They're receiving all the benefit in this situation. They're receiving all the benefit. And you're being depleted. You're being put into a deficiency, into a negative. You got to let it go. I know it's heartbreaking. I know it's hard. But I say it so that you can save yourself. I say it so that you can have something better. I say it so that you don't end up broke. You don't end up homeless. You don't end up jobless. You don't end up in a place where you've got to start building from the bottom. Absolutely, Mandy. I'm here. I'm here, honey. Number 2, get more information. I feel like doing research, networking, just get more information. You don't have all the information. That's why you haven't been able to make a choice or decision. And you might not even realize you don't have all the information, because sometimes we don't know what to ask because we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what we don't know. So get more information. Number 2. Get more information. And you can even ask that. What don't I know? What am I not asking that I don't know to ask? I've done that in an interview before. What don't I know to ask? What don't I know that I don't know? So get more information. Feel it. Your gut instinct will always tell you when something's off. Is it really, Cynthia? I had no idea. Interesting. Connection. We're in the field. We're in the field. Connection. I love it. So yes, number 2, get more information. Number 3, it's time to open your heart again. It's time to trust. It's time to really let go of what hurt you, really what let you down. It's really time to partner with someone. Take it slow. Take it one step at a time. But it's time for those of you who are single, for those of you who are really have been keeping yourself on the sideline because of past bad relationships or past old hurt. It's time to open up. It's time to let someone in. It's time to love yourself enough to allow someone to love you. Have compassion for yourself for what you've been through, but it's time. It's time to not be alone anymore. We're here to have partnership. We're here to be in partnership. We really are. We are beings that need connection. And for some of you that have really been keeping yourself on the sideline, your friends are great, family are great, friendships are wonderful, but truly having someone to link into your energy and love you the way that you deserve to be loved and the way that you give love back. It's time. It's time to open back up, put yourself back out there, or just be open to receiving something that shows up. Be open to getting to know someone with that being on the table. It's time. It's time to share the love. Number four, abundance. It's coming in. Opportunity, resource, people, finances, it's coming in. But you can't block it by saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not enough. Don't do that. Grab onto the abundance that's coming in because it is for you. And it's time. It's time for you to receive. So I don't want you to hold it off thinking that the shoe's going to drop or the rug's going to get pulled out from under you or it's too good to be true. You just say thank you when it shows up. And that uncomfortable feeling that you have because you're not used to receiving, I need you to just breathe through it. And keep telling yourself, it's my time. I deserve. No matter how uncomfortable that statement is, you keep saying it to yourself, I deserve. Because you do. Whew. Embrace. Embrace whatever's coming in for you guys. Embrace it. Whether it's coming from the divine, whether it's coming from Mother Gaia. Embrace it. It is for you. And it will be new, and it will be different, and it will be uncomfortable. But it's the road that is going to lead you into having what is for you. Remember, they have the playbook. You partner with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. They have the playbook. They're leading you in the right direction. And if you're not sure, or you want some validation, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Please read my blog today. Please, please, please read that. Please. And if you really want to learn how to partner with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, we start the intuitive guidance course on April 6th. Seats are available. Join us. Join us. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.